Welcome to another Age of Empires forecasted game. We have in the color blue playing as the Malians, it's Starflark. And in the color pink playing as the Delhi Sultanate, it's maomao. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires forecasted game. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to give a like, subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to watch more Age of Empires 4 matches. We got Starflark. I think it's the first time I cast him. He's ranked in the top 50. I think he's from Chile. Realis, I think it's a guild they have for people who speak Spanish. And Starflark is like the big boss there, the big boss. Should be pretty really good. He's sitting in the top 50. So reminds me every time I see this kind of games. Maybe I should cast in Spanish too, but maybe when I have more time, because I'm really focusing on the English, and then when I have more time I will cast more games in Spanish, which I also enjoy. I also enjoy a lot to cast those games. Different languages, different ways to express yourself, and I guess, you know, every language has its own unique thing. And of course it's very natural for me to, you know, just speak Spanish. Just because it's my mother language. Anyway, I think that language has been really popular. It's becoming really popular in China, learning Spanish, just because there is a lot of trading going on now with Latin America. So a lot of more and more people are learning Spanish as their third language, because pretty much everyone learns English now. Like if you go in China, most kids can't speak English, just because, you know, most schools have English teachers, and you know, it's just a natural transition to, you know, having a language that is really useful for them. And now they're picking up Spanish because it's also very good for business. And if you don't know Chinese, they love to do business. They love money. They say, hope you get rich instead of Happy New Year. They have the God of Fortune and all this stuff, so it's all about the business. But anyway, let's get back to the game, guys. Starflark already aging up with 5 villagers. It's gonna be the Mansa Quarry. It's the landmark of choice actually that I will make in 3D, as I already came back from traveling from Shanghai, so I will be making the Mansa Quarry on Unreal Engine 5, so stay tuned to see the end result. Hopefully it doesn't take too much, but let's see. And maomao aging up with the Dome of Fate. That's a very interesting choice. Usually you will see the Tower of Victory just because you get immediate results by producing archers. Pretty much any infantry, they will get attack speed bonuses, which is a big deal, especially in the field age. Like losing one unit can make a big difference, like when the numbers are really low, and having that stack speed will just give you an extra edge on the battles. So I'm seeing maomao going more and more often to the Dome of Fate. I think the last game I cast with maomao, he also went to the Dome of Fate, and he actually went for a second town center and had a very interesting build. If you want to check it out, it's on the channel. And he actually went to all the landmarks that usually people don't go. He went for all of them. It was really interesting game. Why the Malians just going for the, you know, the classic pick mine. Let's take a look at the spawn. We have 1 gold vein here, 1 gold vein in the back, so he should be pretty good. Can wall this easily if he wanted. So the best thing you can do as the Malians is just basically defend until you finish your cow bomb. Like that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do go for a lot of wood, go for the cow bomb, and when the cow bomb is finished, they will just go castle. Now that was a crazy game I casted some time ago against Louis, where the Malian player didn't care about the cows and just attack feudal age non-stop aggression. It was quite amazing to see. Looks like we will see the Donsos going out for Starflark. Interesting to see why. Like, there's no unit so far coming from Papi Pao, and I feel it's a little bit in a rush. Like, you haven't seen any unit yet, and has he scouted it? He doesn't have much information about the landmark. There you go. Now he knows. Now he knows what's happening, and he sees the archer range. That's it. This is basically a chess game, you know. Like, Papi Pao knows, you know, this guy already went for Donsos. I go for archers. That's it. That's all he needs to know. And if he goes for archers, then you're forcing your opponent to go horseman or so fast. So technically, javelin throwers also can work, you know. So it's one of the first thing when you're the first to create the unit, you kind of tell the other player, hey, this is how is it gonna be. I don't know if you had any other unit in your mind, but I already chose this one, so you better choose the one that it's good against the one I have, otherwise you're gonna have trouble. And it's very funny, like when you want to, for example, to play French and your opponent already have a lot of spearmen, then you have to go archers, and because they already have archers, then they also have horsemen. So there are some funny situations where French just cannot build knights. For example, as Ottomans, they can just build Janissaries and they will melt all the knights. I just saw a mosquito here. What kind of mosquito is winter here? It must be a mosquito with jacket here. Javelin Throw is actually doing a really good job, but the scholars are already healing the unit's knights. Micro coming from Papi Pao. Just gotta keep healing. Basically pray to win here. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's just an arrow. Happens. Just believe in God, you know. Just have faith and continue. It works. At least in games it works quite well. Cowboom starting to happen for Starflark. Looks like more archery range gonna be built for the Malians. Malians, one of the most creepy civilizations you can play against with, just because they have enough room for the javelin throwers. I just see the mosquitoes in front of me. Like, technically I could kill it like right now, but my hand will get so dirty, it will like explode. Archer go down. That's all I can say. Archer went down and the mosquitoes just in front of me. And these are a little bit slow. I feel like the mosquitoes in China are much slower than the mosquitoes in Latin America. I feel like they are a little bit sleepy. In Latin America, they're very fast. Very fast. Very hard to kill. You need to be very aware of it. Maybe that's why they can grab the mosquitoes with chopsticks, you know? That's what they don't tell you. Mosquitoes in China are slower. That's the thing here. Now, I will leave the mosquito there. Hopefully, after this match, still there, and I can deal with it. But anyway, Sacred Victory approaching. Are ready for Papi Pao. Already taking control of the sacred sites. All of them very close to each other. So it will be very easy for him. Also very easy to wall. You can put it. Technically, you could wall the whole map. It looks like Starflark is gonna be on the aggression here. Normally you will see the Malians like being on the defensive with this. You know, they're booming. They don't need to go out and kill. Just focus your army on defending. But looks like he's taking the initiative and just, you know, throw some Donsos here. Just to burn some buildings. And looks like the Gassy Raiders won't go out on time. There is already a Scholar here. Looks like one Gassy Raider will go out. Never mind. No population space. Finally it went out. The mosquito already also flight away. Basically this is just another pray to win strategy. See a lot of units from Papi Pao actually, but most of them are just priests. So, well, scholars. So technically he doesn't have really much army value because they don't attack, you know. But anyway, on the backside, Papi Paw aging up with the House of Learning. Gonna be a really fast age up. He went for a second on center here. I haven't seen here. Not really. Deciding not to go for many units, just enough. Does the Starflark know about this? He doesn't know about the age up. He's gonna know about it soon too. Probably. Best thing you can do, probably Man at Arms, but you know, most of the warriors will beat Man at Arms, so not exactly sure why you can go here. And then upgrades start slow but steady happening. Poor Papi Paw. Looks like walls are starting to happen for Starflark. He needs to be safe. He knows he doesn't want to fight his opponent when he's in castle. And looks like Gassy Raiders will go for a raid. Managed to get one villager. The first villager of the game went down. They will just run around to see what they can find, but they will only find a javelin from the Donsos and the javelin throwers here. Managed to take one Gassy Raiders, two Gassy Raiders, three Gassy Raiders went down in just a bunch of seconds here. Fortunately for them, the wall wasn't completed, so we'll be able to go back home, tell the stories to their friends, tell them what happened, and remember to have no mercy. In the meantime, Papi Paw with 3 relics, one already back home. I already have the scholars position in it. This is what's so good about these top players, that they're already thinking miles ahead. They already know, I'm gonna go castle, I'm gonna put the scholars into position, I'm gonna get those relics fast, and there's no way you can deny them. Well, technically there's a way if you are step on the relic, but you know, it is so fast that you need to react really quickly. Looks like Starflark has enough food. Go for a cow boom here. Like cow boom, excuse me, cow. We're gonna build something here. Okay, there we go. Now we have not enough space. Looks like Starflark will transition to sofas. Archers are already veteran. And now where do you go from here? Like, there's a lot of villagers on gold for sure. You want a lot of gold to get those gold units. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that coming. Where do you go from here? This is where we go, guys. This is where we go. Past castle into elephants. This I'm happy I picked this game. This Papi Paw never disappoints. Meanwhile, Gassy Riders will try to enter the base from the west side. And the Papi Paw wants to give us surprises. Another elephant coming. Oh my god. Just when I thought, when I saw the stable, it's just gonna be just basically Gassy Raiders and Knights. Look at that. So much damage. Let's take a look at the damage. 30 task melee plus 40 against buildings. That's it, guys. Welcome to Age of Empires. Age of Elephants, it's back. Take a relic if you don't mind. Meanwhile, Sacred Victory approaching again. Papi Paw having a lot of gold income. Should be very happy with this. Now with Tower Elephants already coming. It's basically all Tower Elephants actually. We're not seeing war elephants. Let's take a look at the vision from Starflark. How does he know? Oh, okay, he has the wall. Of course he knows. Well, now he knows what's coming. Speak. And has 4 legs. The war elephants actually can take down these buildings quite easily. Just gonna be careful with the Donzos. Look at that. You know what? Let's just raid with the elephants. Gotta be careful here. You don't want to lose the elephants. But the elephants have... Actually, the scholars are healing the elephants. And unfortunately, the elephant is too big, cannot go out. Looks like this army is not working well for Papi Pao. He's losing the scholars. Already back to 9, and most of them should be inside the buildings for the research and upgrades. More elephants coming. In terms of army value, they're pretty equal, but the problem is the scholars take a bunch of space there. Never mind, our army value is actually pretty high for Papi Pao. Never mind. Take down that barracks if you don't mind me. Take down the Donzo also. Looks like they will have to come back. Still a lot of units from Starflark. Looks like the elephants will have to retreat for now, but now the archers came here. But the good thing about the elephants, they can shoot while they walk, so it's a very handy thing. Gotta be careful with the javelin through. More Donzos coming for Starflark. Now, if you ask what counters elephants, well, technically spearmen. You need quite a lot of them, but they do quite decent damage against those elephants. And, believe it or not, man-at-arms. For some reason, man-at-arms do good against elephants. So... Anyway, some healing time. It's gonna be only mass elephants. What are we seeing today? Starflark is just gonna be focusing on these classic Donzos, javelin throwers. Upgrades almost complete for Papi Pao. I think he forgot to put a +1 melee armor, which is gonna be quite helpful here. Oh, the javelin throwers just melting those elephants. The scholars trying to do a decent job against trying to heal those elephants, but it looks like it's just not working. It's only 8 elephants more coming. And I mean, you don't want to lose those elephants. They are very expensive. And look at that. How many javelin throwers here? 18. But how much damage they do? They do like probably 200 damage every time they shoot, so they just need like 3 shots to take down 1 elephant. I don't feel that's a good trade for Papi Pao, unfortunately. It's going for the gold in the front. It's like the scholars will run for now. We have a lot of scholars actually. Like he will have some knights getting in the mix. I'm not sure if it's the right call, but definitely not enough Donzos so far, which is good for him. Take a look at Papi Pao's base. 4 relics. Gonna be very happy with that. This relic, no one pick it up. Did they scout it? Starflark knows about it. Papi Pao doesn't, unfortunately. It's in the corner. It's one of those curse relics where you notice where is the 5th relic when the game already finished. More knights, more elephants coming. What are we seeing today? Guys, this is not something you see every day. This is really something actually. Now the elephants go for it again. Let's see how this time goes. This time having a bunch of knights will actually rate. Actually end up in the wrong position, but gotta be careful here. Don't want to lose that elephant. Now that's a lot of sofas. Five people doing the best he can to heal that frontline elephant, tanking all that damage. Meanwhile, more elephants coming here. The Donsos gonna get melted here. Let's get back. Look at the numbers. Five people already killed 5 villagers. Another elephant went down. And I mean, that must feel bad. And now the villagers are going down for Papipa. He's not really caring that much about those villagers. He's like, keep working, nothing's going on here. Meanwhile, more Sofas. Sofas actually not doing much damage against those elephants. It's just gonna be the javelin throwers that is doing most of the work here. And Papipo taps out. He knows he cannot keep pushing with the elephant, but it was a really, really nice try. It was very fun to watch.